freshly baked chocolate cookies. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to make a very quick and easy chocolate chip cookies. So this vlog is actually dedicated to my friend Christina. So hi Christina, so this is your request. Since I'm so happy that you already have your oven with you and you're now finally able to bake some goodies. So today I'm going to show you how to make a very quick and easy 10-minute chocolate chip cookie. So first off, we need 1 cup of butter, softened. So this is equivalent to 16 tablespoons. So you have to soften this. Now the trick is, if you have this freshly out of the fridge and you really want to bake right away and you don't want to waste time waiting until it's softened up, you can put this in a microwave. Just make sure that you do 20 seconds or 10 seconds interval so you will not completely melt the butter. The original recipe calls for a cup of white sugar. What I'm going to do now is I cut it in half, because as much as possible I would like to cut the sweetness of the cookie. So I'm not really a fan of a very sweet cookie. So this is just half a cup of white sugar. So it depends on you. You can always opt to do the original recipe, which is 1 cup of white sugar. So for this specific recipe, I'm going to just use half a cup. And then you need 1 cup of brown sugar. And then you need 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 3 cups of flour. I need to refill. So 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. So you have to dissolve 1 teaspoon of baking soda in 2 teaspoons of hot water. So remember, it should be hot water. Half a teaspoon of salt. The most important of all, of course, the chocolate chip. You can always vary whichever chocolate chip you want. In a pretty common chocolate chip recipe, it calls for a semi-sweet chocolate chip, but it's up to you. Sometimes I use dark chocolate chips because I love dark chocolate. So you need 2 cups of this. So I got this from Walmart. So this is already like about 4 cups. So I'm going to use half of this. So before anything else, I've already preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to bake these cookies just for 10 minutes. Okay, so you have an option to use just your regular whisk, or you can also opt for hand mixer. So I'm going to offer a hand mixer because this is going to be much easier. Okay, so we're going to cream the brown sugar first and your 1 cup of butter. So make sure you soften your butter, or else this is going to be one tedious process. So let's cream this together. Okay, so once you successfully cream your butter and your brown sugar together, you need to put the eggs 1 at a time. And then next will be our 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Then our next will be our 2 teaspoons of hot water with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So if you've noticed, we mix all our wet ingredients first before we put in our dry ingredients. So now that we are done, we will now go ahead and put the remaining ingredients. I'm gonna put the white sugar first, and then I need half a teaspoon of salt. There you go. And we need 3 cups of flour. So just put 1 cup at a time. So once you've already combined all the ingredients, you have to prepare yourself now because this is the tough part of it. this is when you are going to mix in your 2 cups of chocolate chip cookies in your cookie dough. So you don't have to worry, you can actually eat the cookie dough even though it's raw. It's not the eggs that's actually causing tummy ache, it's the flour. It's up to you, you can always eat this as it is, but not too much. Can you see her? She's watching her mom make some cookies. So I just got some measuring cup. So I'm going to mix in 1 cup at a time. Yeah, this is gonna be messy, but this is going to be worth it. Okay, so prepare yourself a baking sheet or a cookie sheet. And what I do, I always use an ice cream scooper. So it's easier for me to divide this cookie dough equally. So you don't necessarily have to grease your baking sheet, because if you grease this, there's a tendency that your cookie dough will be lumpy. So this is gonna be easy. Okay, so just go ahead and scoop it out. Scoop it like this. So this is going to be a huge, not huge, but not your typical size cookies. So make sure that you allow at least 2 inches space in between. This is to just give them space when they start to expand in the oven. Go. I'm going to put this in the oven. This one too. Set your timer to 10 minutes. As you can see, it's a huge cookie. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you have to off this and then turn it off. There you go. So this is your chewy cookie. So you would see like as if it's still underdone. Do not worry about that, because once we have this air dried, it will actually harden and it will give you that chewy, crunchy texture of a cookie. So I just prepared some cookie rack. There you go. So welcome back. So I've already finished eating lunch, and I've already aired out most of the cookies here, and I think they're already firm. So what I like about these cookies is that it's gonna give you not just the cookie kind of texture, but it's also chewy at the same time. Now, if you prefer a crunchy cookie, you can bake this longer than 10 minutes. You can opt to bake them at 20 minutes max if you want something crunchy. But because for my own preference, I like it chewy and a little crunchy on the edges. For this batch, you will be able to make... Sorry, that's my husband. So for this batch, you'll be able to make 2 dozen, which is 24 cookies, 24 medium-sized cookies, mind you. So if you're going to make it smaller than this, so you'd have 48 pieces. So I'm just gonna take this one. So this is what it looks like. There. So as you can see, it's not that crunchy. So it's still soft because I want it like that. So it's gonna be chewy at the same time. Because my preferred cookie is that it's crunchy. Sorry, it's crunchy on the edges, but it's chewy in the middle. Yeah. So I've mentioned if you prefer a really crunchy cookie, just bake this longer for 20 minutes. But if you like it chewy, bake them for 10 minutes. And I think I put more than 2 cups of chocolate chips. So it's really up to you. So it depends if you want to put chocolate chip or if you want to put chocolate block. Up to you. Totally up to you. Or if you want to experiment, you can actually make the cookie dough and then try to press it in the middle. Just make a well and then just put a dollop of hazelnut before you bake it. You can do that as well. So that's all for today, guys. So hopefully you like this vlog. So please don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified every time we upload a new vlog. So till next time, guys. Bye. This is actually yummy with vanilla ice cream.